Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica, the channel dedicated to the memorabilia and collectibles surrounding the Galactica universe. In this episode, we are going to take a look at the lost wave of classic Battlestar Galactica action figures by Joyride Studios. Now, back in 2005, Joyride Studios acquired the rights to produce classic Battlestar Galactica action figures and vehicles. Now, these figures are not action figures in the, say, Star Wars Black Series sense. They're more like the Spawn figures by McFarlane Toys that were issued back then. They're kind of like statues with very limited articulation. They were aimed at adults who just wanted to have something cool on the shelf, not something to actually play with. Now, the management at Joyride were huge fans of classic Battlestar Galactica. They really wanted this line to succeed, and they wanted to go deep into the original series. We're talking many of the secondary characters like Lieutenant Jolly, Commander Ty, and Boomer, as well as many of the ships that we saw on the show, including the Battlestar Galactica and Pegasus. Now, they did manage to produce 3 waves of classic merchandise that included Cylon, Starbuck and Apollo, Vipers, and Cylon Raiders. Now, a 4th and 5th series of figures was planned but never saw release, and we are looking at the 5th series of figures in today's episode. First up would have been the very first Cylon action figure with a distinct name and personality, that of Red-Eye, the gun-slinging Cylon from the Lost Warrior episode. And I really like the way Joyride did this one. He even has the dents on his helmet and chest from when the villagers tried to destroy him with low-powered weapons. Take a look at that. On a personal note, it is the very first full episode of Galactica I ever saw, and still my favorite today. I thought Richard Hatch did a great job. Next up is Captain Apollo and Lieutenant Starbuck from the classic War of the Gods episode. If you recall, in that episode, anyone who was in the presence of the beings on the Ship of Light had their uniforms turned to stark white. The company did a nice job with these 2 figures. They're not just simple repaints. They easily could have just taken the regular Apollo and Starbuck and painted them white. They decided to go to the extra mile and mold everything in actual white plastic, and it looks really nice here. The white really brings out the detail in the weapons, the helmet, and the belt, and I think whoever sculpted these for Joyride did a terrific job. Now, this lost wave of Battlestar Galactica figures was either going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive in 2006 or a GameStop store exclusive. And if you happen to have any information on that, please let me know in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this look at a very rare piece of Battlestar Galactica memorabilia, the lost wave of unreleased Battlestar Galactica figures by Joyride Studios. Please subscribe to the channel. There's so little content and support for classic Battlestar Galactica on YouTube that we need to stick together. I will see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day, everyone.